No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today I'm back with my boy Snap Dogg in the building.
Yeah, what's the deal on Jesus Sandal? That's my mama now.
And he brought a friend along with him. Introduce us to your boy.
I run my bro Spiffy. He from LA, born and raised too. Y'all be speaking about him on this show a lot too.
What were we saying about you?
Nah, I be them little things that be popping up. They be saying stuff about me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You rap as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How'd you guys link up?
Shit, we actually linked when I moved out here and shit.
How long you been out here?
I've been out here 2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I know? Well, I guess I did know that, but time has just been flying.
Yeah,
in this
that
goddamn pandemic.
yeah, the pandemic make everything go by fast though, for real.
Yeah.
That's why the year went by so goddamn fast. I couldn't believe it.
That's real as fuck. And you got 4 phones on you again. I was
Yeah,
just
4
watching
phones.
our first interview and just seeing you with 4 phones. And I was saying to my fucking trainer, I'm like, look at that. You know, 4 phones. He's like, what does he do with the 4 phones? I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know,
People
man.
thought they was like, people be thinking they for the bitches and shit. Nah, hell nah.
No.
It just be handling business. That's all.
Different business? You have different identities or what?
It just be handling business.
You have a
Like,
phone plan for each phone?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Each
Jesus
one.
Sandals.
On Jesus Sandals. That's my mama now. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about these drinks before we even get going here.
Oh yeah, man. He been making them and he like, Snap, I'm about to make you one. And when he did it, I'm like, man, this shit was crazy. And when I tasted it, that motherfucker hitting too.
So this is your signature beverage?
Yeah, this is my signature one right there.
Oh, this is you, Spiffy Luciano. Okay, I seen your shit.
Yeah,
Wow. And you got No Cap doing one as well?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking lit. How'd you get into this business?
Shit. I just woke up one day with something on my mind, and it was that. I be doing the art and everything too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the branding's got to be a big part of it because anybody can make a juice, right?
Yeah.
But promoting it and making it seem right has got to be the big challenge,
For
right?
sure.
Yeah, it's right for sure.
What were you selling before this?
Shit, music.
Really?
Yeah.
But then at a certain point, you just
My
decided
clothes,
juice would
these
go crazy?
sweaters.
Oh yeah, this is shit too.
Out the slums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
How long you
Sure.
been doing that shit for?
Shit all my life,
Nice.
pretty much.
So how'd you guys become friends?
Shit, through my nigga show, DJ, he linked us. And like shit, we've been locked in there since.
DJ
You
Show
feel
out.
me? Like that's like a bro to me.
That's what's up.
Show. Like Boosie, that's my favorite artist. You feel me? That's my idol. Once he found that out, like he got me on the song with Boosie. Me, him, and Boosie got some shit coming too.
How you know Boosie?
That's my nigga.
For real?
Yeah.
From what? How'd you meet him?
Shit, through the music. He was
Okay.
fucking with my sound. One day we was in the studio, we locked in. I made this song called Hood Stars. And when I met Snap Dogg, we was in the studio one day. I did a feature with Draco, and he was there. That's the first night I met
Draco,
him.
yeah.
Long Little
Rest in
Draco.
peace, Draco.
First night I met him, and we just bonded. Like, we was in the studio bonding. Well, me and Draco was recording, and like the next day we linked up, and I played all my music for him. He like, nigga, you got a song with Boosie? And I'm like, yeah, nigga, I could get you one too. And he didn't believe me, and I did it
That shit the next
the
week.
next week. And then I flew him to Atlanta to Boosie house, nigga. We shot the video in Boosie living room.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
Man,
shit was
what?
crazy.
That shit was crazy, cause like, you know how everybody goals be. You know, everybody got their goals with the music shit. Like my number one goal was to meet Boosie and do a song with Boosie. That was my number one goal. So when that shit happened, that shit was like, I ain't give a fuck at that moment. You can't tell me I ain't make it. Like I'm like, shit, I did number one goal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you made it into the living room. Like what were your observations?
His living room, his
Anything-
bowling alley, his
Everything,
kitchen.
like kids. Then we got to shooting dice with Tootie in there.
Yeah.
So that shit was lit. Tootie done thought they was gonna take everything here and
Are there any rules in Boosie's house? Like anything that stood out to you that he was saying don't do?
Nah, he ain't never
There
told us to
wasn't
do
no
nothing.
rules.
He said, make it like it's your home.
For sure. Like,
He said, y'all got VIP.
Wow.
I got video 10. He said,
Yeah.
y'all got VIP access to my house. Do whatever.
so just to get that, it's like shit, bro. I'm like, man, I made it at that point.
Because
Like,
if you came up in my crib and started the dice game, I don't know. I'm like,
shit,
Yeah,
your son started. His son started the dice game. Tootie like, come on. I'm like, shit, come on.
He said, y'all got some money?
But nah, that
Who
shit
won?
was lit though. Me.
You won?
Yeah.
In his house?
Yeah.
That's
Man,
bold.
I'm not losing.
You can't win in his crib, right?
Man, I had to. I had to.
I respect it.
Yeah.
He take you out and about out there though, or did you go out in the streets with Boosie?
We
that
just
was
went
my
out there
first
to the-
time ever flying out.
Yeah.
Like I ain't never been nowhere. Atlanta was the first place I ever been. Then when I went to Atlanta, we did something big.
Yeah.
Boosie house.
So it
That
was
was
just
my
get some
first
work in
experience.
and
It was-
then
it was dope.
back to the city.
That's what's up. Okay. So the other thing that stands out to me as like big shit that's been going on is last time you were on this podcast, you kept talking about how you wanted to box and how the rappers wouldn't box you, etc. And now you've actually started making some fucking boxing matches happen. How many fights have you actually had at this point?
Actually, man, I don't even want to say nothing too much on here, cause when I do, the motherfuckers get scared. But I'ma say it anyway. I've been boxing since I was little.
No, I know, yeah.
So like, I always was doing, I always was into it. But then when the rap shit got to taking off, I just, laid back from the boxing shit.
Right.
Cause you got to be really mentally ready with that shit. Like it ain't all about just the hands. Like you really gotta, your mind gotta be right. Ain't none of that sex. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do all the right shit.
You gotta stop having sex.
Hell yeah, I couldn't have sex. Actually, I did. I slipped up while in my training, and I thought I was one of them niggas. Like, I'm good. And my coach peeped it, cause when I was sparring, I ain't even gonna lie, dog was putting paws on me. Like,
He could tell that you had been
hell
fucking.
yeah.
Wow.
It make you weak. It make you relaxing. Like, you know how it is when you bust that nut, you high.
Train.
It
Yeah.
take when you training, you got all that. You are tight. You know what I'm saying? So when you do that, it's like you just release. Like, and he like when he synced, he like nigga, cause I couldn't go past the second round. I was tired. He like nigga, you was having sex once. I'm like, yeah. And then he put me on. We had to do a workout for that, but I learned my lesson through that though. But
How many days did it take you after ejaculating that you were like, okay, I'm back to normal?
shit, man, that shit took like a week.
A week?
Hell yeah.
My whole thing is I don't like if you're training for a fight for a couple months, it's like, do you really want to be just 100% pent up, angry as like sometimes you want to loosen up a little, right?
Some people can really like have sex and get that shit done. Adrian Brown was doing shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can do that, but that shit don't work for me. I tried it ain't work for me. I'm like, nah, I'm about to stick to this training shit. But that's what made me get on this shit too. And I'm actually like the first rapper ever in history to ever go pro.
First rapper to ever be celibate. To take a break from fucking.
For real.
Wait, so you're the first rapper to ever go pro, you said?
Yeah, I can pull out my paper right now, my hands registered.
How many fights did you have to have before you got to go pro?
That was my first fight.
Oh, so you went pro right out the gate.
I fought a real boxer.
Yeah.
Another undefeated pro boxer.
Right.
And knocked his ass out in the 4th round.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, like, that's what made me, because I'm like, motherfuckers want to keep running, acting like they don't want to box. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it.
Right.
I'm going to throw some shit here, and we going to box. I'm gonna go pro. I'm gonna go jump in the real shit. Show these motherfuckers I got these bitches. It was a good ass fight. I ain't gonna lie though. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy how it just was. Cause when I walked out that motherfucker, there was so many people there. I was feeling like Floyd for a minute.
Where was it at?
It was in Detroit.
Okay. Oh, so you got to do it in the trenches.
Yeah, Spiff came out. He flew out. A lot of people flew out. It would have been way bigger. Like Shaq, all of them was talking about coming, but when I got disabled, I got disabled. My page got disabled. As soon as I posted the flyer, like 2 days later,
Wow.
they disabled.
Why'd your Instagram get deleted?
Man, I don't even know, bro. Like, I guess Instagram was having a crash out or whatever, and I was one of them ones they caught.
It's crazy how many people have had their Instagrams deleted and they don't have any answers.
It's the first time I see how being regular feel.
Yo, right? 'Cause how many followers do you have?
I had 584K.
God damn. And you had Shaq, open DM.
Yeah,
That's one of the
everybody.
worst parts, is that you lose those open DMs. I got
Yeah.
a homie who had an open DM with Julia Fox, and now she fucking dating Kanye, and now he can't even harass her or bother her and shit. Because that would be so fun for him to be able to just be like, oh, like, leave Kanye, be with me or some shit,
Yeah.
you know? I don't know if he would take it that far, but.
Nah, that shit was just, it was crazy. And that's one thing that I knew. Like, when it came to that boxing shit, I knew I couldn't be fucked with. Because in the midst of that, like, I was I was really mentally fucked up. Like, damn, bro, these niggas just, they like, Snap, make another page. Fuck that, I ain't making no another page, nigga. Give me my page back. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'm still training every day in the months of that. Like, because anything could throw you off. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't answering phones, none of that during training.
Yeah.
Because all it take is the one little slight fuck up and you, motherfucker, I wasn't getting knocked out.
Really? That's how you feel like if you even find out about something that has nothing to do with this. If you find out that, you know, some girl that you know from back in the day is talking shit, that might put your brain in, oh, I'm mad about this, and I'm not thinking about fighting at least for an hour or two.
Yeah, it'll throw you off. But I was the type of motherfucker, I take that shit, I go right in the ring and just beat the fuck out of whoever in front of me who I'm sparring that day. I take it out on them.
How long was your training camp?
Shit, I was training, 3 months before we took the fight date. Yeah, I was training 3 months.
Really?
Like, basically the whole summer, for real.
That's crazy.
Running every day, eating, all that. Like, that shit, I love that shit, man. I'm ready to get back in there, man. These niggas stop running.
Do you have people giving you offers for fights and stuff?
Shit, the page got took down. I had so many motherfuckers that was in my DM, like, after this fight, we wanna do this, we wanna do that. Then the page got took down. Shout out to you too, bro. You the only motherfucker who posted that knockout too.
Really?
Only blog.
Oh yeah.
Only one.
Damn, that is crazy. It feels like, yeah, like you being in these official boxing matches, you know, rappers joking around or like saying that they're gonna fight somebody goes viral all the time. And then I'm looking at you like you actually got up there and did a fucking big ass boxing match and it didn't really get the attention.
If I had my page though, you feel me? I know it would have went way crazy. Cause like that's my platform, you feel me? And it's like that's my core fan base. Everybody else, when I lost my page, people was just looking for me. My new Instagram, snapdog_27.
Yeah, but even without the page, the fight was big.
Yeah, the fight was. Man, I ain't even expect everybody to come out like that. Like, big names came out, everything. Like,
wow.
I had some of my YSL family there too. Like, big names came out for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you still been kicking it with YSL? That was one of the things we talked about last time.
Hell yeah, all the time. Thug, Gunna, Duke, all them boys over there. Key, Lil Got It. That's real family right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got a house out here, and they be
they
recording
be out here.
everything?
Yeah, this what they love being out here. They be out in Atlanta too.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't spend any time in Detroit anymore?
Shit, I just came back from that motherfucker for real.
Doing what?
Man, what the fuck? Oh, for the holidays. I was there for the holidays, and then before I was there for the whole training camp.
Right.
I'm like, nigga, it's time to. He be on my ass, bro. You leaving, bro? We gotta work. Ooh, like, but no, though, like I love to come back though. That's why I had to get the fuck in. It's cold. I'm like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Hell nah, I'm out here with the sun. There. I ain't about to deal with that cold.
Definitely. What was going on with that Hood Vlogs thing that you did recently? You did like 3 months ago, and that shit went viral.
Man,
as fuck.
you know what's so crazy about that? Like, I think it was Father's Day. I don't know what day that was. We just on the block chilling, and one of my homies brung him like, hey yo, he wanna do the interview. He told me who he was. I ain't know he was this big though. Like I ain't know nothing about none of this.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, bet. We show him around and everything, and then when they said the interview dropped, I still ain't even pay attention to it. And then my man sent it to me like, nigga, look at the numbers on here. And I went to go watch the whole interview. I'm like, damn, I ain't know, you know. And me and him got a relationship now.
Okay.
That shit was lit. You feel me? I like showing motherfuckers how we living and how Detroit is, man, because we got the wave right now.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, this shit got 3 million views right now. Is that what block is that? Is that like a block?
That's my block.
You grew up there? You just live there now or what?
28 years. That's my block. Yeah.
Right.
I'm from West Side, Peasy and Vez and all them from the East. I'm from the West. So that's like more that block that they was on. That's my block, original block.
For sure.
Like we take care of that whole block, old people, everything. Ain't nothing happen on that
You
block.
trying to be secretive about it? Because I noticed they blurred all the numbers and the license plates and everything out in the video.
See, I don't know, cause if you pay attention to the vlog, I was only in there for one part, and that was just on that block. Like I wasn't with them when they did all the other stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't with them when they was doing all that.
You weren't worried about putting all that on the internet of like being somewhere where you actually stay at?
Man, everybody be over there.
Yeah.
I done brought everybody over there. I done brought Lil Durk over there. I done brought Trader Truth on that block. YWN Melly on that block. Like so many famous people be on that block. You know how you would go to something for where people from? Like that's how it is with me. Like you fuck with Snap, you gonna come on the block. Like that's a block right there that everybody wanna come on.
I was watching that and just seeing like there's other parts in the vlog where you see dudes just like kicking it outside the liquor store type shit, and they're just saying like, you know, like, oh, you hear that shooting in the background, like it's crazy as fuck out here. And I was thinking how there's a good feeling when you are kind of in the middle of some crazy shit, but you know that you are good here,
Yeah.
and that realistically nobody's like targeting you, or that you are probably one of the safest people in this environment. But I just realizing while I was watching that, I was like, I would never feel that way ever again.
Nah.
Because now I'm like high profile enough that I can never feel like I'm
Facts.
just blending in.
Facts. Nah, when
in
I
a
seen it and
environment
shit,
like
I
that.
told her, I'm like, damn, nigga, I ain't know y'all was showing all that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta watch what y'all show. But, I be focused on the music and on the I nigga ain't in the streets no more like that.
But you feel like that vlog made it seem crazier than you would have liked?
Actually, nah.
Okay.
Because if you go look at all the other vlogs from when I first came out, this was like one of the like I got good feedback from that vlog. A lot of people was liking what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? All the other vlogs, it was just me wilding with guns.
Yeah.
So I fuck with this vlog, the hood vlog shit.
I was thinking about that, how in LA, I feel like that's a rule for us now that we kind of slowly adopted without even saying it, is like, if we're going and filming in somebody's neighborhood, we're not showing guns.
Yeah.
Just because this is
Yeah.
LA, I know how it is. It's like, you're making yourself a target for the cops.
And
by
I'm
doing
big
that.
on that too. Like you gotta realize too, like when I first came out, I was showing all them guns and all that. So like to me, I really just like I don't really be on it no more. Like everybody else like getting on it because they new to it, but that shit brought so much heat on me when I first, you know what I'm saying? Like so I'm past that because like you want to send a positive message with these kids watching like crazy. So you don't want to, I'm gonna speak my lifestyle because that's what I was born in. I gotta keep that truth.
You
but-
want to show positivity, but then you also want to keep your evil deeds behind the curtain.
Because it was a point in time Snap was tripping.
Yeah.
I was tripping, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Just getting everything together, and then it's just the success that I seen. When you get so far and when you going so deep and you climbing up, it's like, fuck that. Like, it's bigger than me. It ain't just about Snap no more. It's bigger than me. I got a family. I got people who look up to me. So you just got to keep that ball rolling no matter what. Can't get tricked off the streets.
For sure.
For sure.
So at this point, you're focused more on the boxing or the music? Which one you feel
Actually,
like?
I'm focused on both. I want to get in the ring so bad. Like, I really been, like, fiending. Like, I'm ready to get back in the ring, man. But nobody wants to have no fight.
Right.
And it ain't, a motherfucker can't even play it off like, oh, don't nobody know Snap. No, everybody knows Snap.
Right.
Everybody knows Snap. So you can't even run and say, oh, I don't want to. It just, they know what's up. They don't want to get their ass knocked out. Like, I fight whoever, whatever rapper, anybody want to put in my face, I'm going to box you and I'm going to knock your ass out.
See,
Beat the shit out of you.
you're near the top of our list because we want to do this no jumper boxing match, right?
Yeah.
We got a list of names.
Yeah.
And you're one of the main names that we're like, we got to find somebody for
Man,
Snap
put
to
me
fight.
on it. I don't do. We can put Boot Gang. What do you call his? What's his real
John
name?
Gabbana.
John Gabbana. That's what he like.
That's what he
I could knock his ass out, and then he can go read the Bible scripture after that. You feel me? Anybody, bro. I'm willing to fight, and he undefeated too. He 2-0.
We were there. We saw him whoop Supreme Patty.
Yeah, but you gotta realize, like, look at the people he fight.
Really fighting?
Look at it, like, is that a fight?
Yeah, he said,
Like,
I think 3, 4
Everybody
boxing matches.
everybody that I seen get in the ring is not like. There wasn't no fight. Y'all couldn't even knock out these people.
We
So-
haven't really seen him be challenged too
So
much
what
yet.
make you think you can knock out me or even mess with me when
Right.
I'm knocking out real professional boxers? Like,
Right.
there's only one person I wouldn't get in the ring with, and that's because the city. That's like a city thing. We can't put our city to each other, and that's DDG. And DDG can fight. I fuck with DDG.
Wait, so you can't fuck with him because
No, I'm saying, like, that's the one. Like, say for instance, if we do a
wouldn't
fight,
box him?
it would, because that's the city going against, like,
But he's from Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
from Michigan for sure.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that'd be the city going against each other. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think that would be good for the city?
It'd be
as a
good
whole?
if the people want to see it, but then again, I just know how my city is.
Yeah,
You
because
know what I'm
he
saying?
beat up a fucking white TikTok kid.
Yeah, I fuck with DDG. DDG the only rapper I seen that can actually do some boxing shit. All them other shit that I be watching everybody paying these trainers to do them little pad work videos. I be like, bruh, they ripping y'all niggas off. They not even showing y'all the correct way to throw a punch.
He did that fight, and he didn't even seem like bothered by it afterwards. Like he didn't seem like he was that out of breath. He was kind of chilling. He said he didn't really train for it. I don't know if he was kind of capping,
No,
but
that nigga wasn't capping. When
Really?
I watched that fight, that nigga was tired. I'm like, yeah, he ain't trained for shit. Then the day before, he said he was in the club drinking liquor. I'm like, that nigga wasn't playing. He playing with fire.
wow. That's bananas.
That shit could fuck you up. But no, though, man, I'm focused on both.
Right.
The music and the boxing. I'm about to get ready to drop this tape called Murder and Pain. Just, you know, building that shit back up. This a different sound of music. This some growth music, man, because everybody was used to Snap always yelling and, you know what I'm saying? I'm making real music now. Like, making real music with a passion with this shit now.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna understand it.
What's the goal now at this point? Like if you're not, because it's like it's kind of easy if you really talking about street shit and violence and stuff. It's kind of easy to fill a record with that.
Yeah.
Like, what do you feel like you've kind of replaced a lot of
Basically,
that
just
with?
like what I'm going through. Like I'm opening up to the world, letting them see what Snap really go through. Besides just, cause when everybody see me, it's like, even if I'm chill and laid back, they be like, damn, we thought he'd be yelling. I'm like, nah, I got an off switch. I be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I got that Red Bull in my system, it's over with. Ain't shit stopping me. You know what I'm saying? But it just,
I like how you said that. Red Bull.
yeah. But now it's just like, man, I be talking about what I'm really going through, like pain shit, you know, just going through a lot of shit with a next person that can relate to, and they can get out their situation, and there's hope to get out their situation. Like, motherfuckers ain't know I know how to fuck with auto-tune. The tune, they ain't know I know how to harmonize. They so used to the yelling.
Right.
I got that harmonized shit. I love to do that. I really like making that type of music than drill music now.
Right.
But the fans love that, you know, they love turn snap, so I gotta give them that.
You gotta
But
give 'em some of it.
when they hear this new shit, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, they gonna love that.
Right.
They gotta grow on it.
You guys got a lot of music together?
Yeah, we just actually did some shit last night.
Oh, okay.
Man, we sitting on so much fucking music.
4, 5 in the morning last night.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Okay.
cause he got his own studio and he know how to record. So then I be on his ass like, fuck that, and we about to work.
Right.
Like, work don't stop. One thing about this shit, you gotta be consistent, man. You can't just be sitting back and think it's gonna happen for you overnight.
Yeah.
Like, I've been in this shit, 6 years now, and I ain't did shit that motherfuckers dream of with no label, independently. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's motivation just to get up and keep going every day, because rapping wasn't my dream. You feel me?
What was your dream?
Shit, I was in the football and the boxing.
Right.
And then, shit, I'm just like, when my twin brother died, I'm like, fuck it. Let me try this music shit. And that's why everything is always orange, because
Right.
that's his color.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this was the best shit a nigga could have did for real. Even though being a rapper is like one of the dangerous fucking jobs now, man.
Wait, but so the orange thing, is that why you chose this flavor?
Yeah, everything. See, like, you even see my face on my watch is orange.
Right.
Anything I do gonna have orange in it.
You never had any problems with people from a gang perspective who thought that you were repping something else?
Cause actually, LA fuck with me, and they knew off top, like they knew, like, nigga, I ain't them niggas around here like gang banging or I'm moving. Hell no, they know why I wear orange. Like, nigga, that's for his brother.
Okay.
Like, my real brother name is Bronco. That's
Bronco,
a real name.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. So motherfuckers understand it. Like, that nigga doing that for his brother. He got a reason why he doing it. I don't gang bang. Nah,
Don't
in the
gang
city,
bang.
it's from hoods. Like, I'm from P-Rock, and other niggas be from other hoods. So
You
that's how.
never had anybody come up to you and be like, hey,
Hell
what's
no.
up with that rag
Hell
there?
no.
What's
I
going
don't
on?
walk around with no rag.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I
You're
don't
not
walk
just hanging out with them? Okay.
Nah, hell nah.
Okay.
Hell nah.
He ain't
They
doing
fuck
that.
with me though.
But I seen some old videos of you where everybody's wearing all orange, and as soon as I saw that, I was like,
Yeah, like we wear the orange with the orange flags, all that. You know what I'm saying?
I said the same thing when I first met him. I ain't gonna lie.
He said it
Anybody
too.
from out here would have to think that.
Yeah.
But when you do, anybody that knows Snap, like, know, like, he on gang bang. Like, nigga, he do that for his brother. He putting on for his brother.
A different term out there.
Yeah.
It ain't like how it is out here. We thought it was, but we know what it is.
Yeah, so I ain't never had no problem with that shit.
That's what's
Never.
up. Respect. You're still not tempted to start smoking weed?
No, I'm good.
You good?
No, I'm
We
good.
got to preserve that Snap Dogg energy. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't see many rappers, you know, that don't smoke or drink. Everybody around this bitch turned out on drugs.
I
That
took,
shit dead.
Even
I took
the- even
10
the
days
bitches.
off smoking weed. And it was a nice reset.
Man, you was probably going through it.
I
Nah, I was
gotta
chilling.
smoke my weed.
Yeah.
You was
I don't
cool.
smoke, I'm crashing out.
Did you eat less or more?
Honestly, it kind of killed my appetite a little bit. I found it easy to just eat a regular amount of food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because a lot of times I'll be high as fuck at night. I come home, I'm just like, God damn, I got to find some snacks in this house. Be looking in every single cabinet. There's got to be something in here, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. But that weed shit slow you down.
Yeah.
When I smoked my first blunt with Snoop, I was in the car asleep.
When was that?
That was like Probably 2 years ago,
Okay.
I smoked my first blunt. He came to Detroit. He had a big
I
concert.
remember you telling me the story. Right,
Yeah, he brought me out, man. But the nigga, he had some weed that smelled like bubblegum. Like it didn't smell like weed. Like I wanted to eat that shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
I like candy. I'm like, man,
eat
this
the
shit smell
weed.
like gum, bro. I'm about to chew on this shit. But I ended up giving it to my boys. Let them smoke that shit though.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure Snoop has access. I'd love to see what he smokes on a day-to-day basis because sometimes I'll be looking at the weed that I get and I'm like, it's
Man, I
all
don't
right.
see how he keep smoking like that.
How
like
much
that
weed
nigga.
you think Snoop Dogg smoke on a daily basis?
I'd love to find out because this fool is old as hell. So I mean,
Man.
how much? Normally you see people.
that old, man.
Well, how
He
old is he though?
old.
He in his
He
50s,
old
right?
to be smoking it, but that's one
50
thing about Snoop though.
surviving. He's a
Snoop
survivor.
Snoop staying in shape. Like he go to the gym, he do his workouts. Snoop staying in shape, so that play a big role too. He
feel
stay
like-
active.
Certain people are just 50 years old. It's not bad. 50's solid. I'm 38. You know.
Yeah.
He's clearly done a lot of legendary stuff in those extra 12 years.
Yeah.
But I feel like, certain people, like, they just got to tap out on smoking blunts all the time or whatever. I feel like Snoop Dogg, he just got them special lungs that can just handle it.
Yeah,
Got no
for
problem.
sure. Nah,
made him
definitely.
like
Ain't nobody out smoking him. That's dead. I don't see that.
Okay, so you have a label that you started, or what's
Yeah.
going on with that?
Yeah, I got my Bronco Boys movement. I got 6 artists under me, young artists.
Really?
They hard.
From out there, from
Yeah,
here?
from out there.
Okay.
You got Dirty Nard, you got Lil Hen, you got Dundo Dez, you got Hoodie. Yeah, we got Tommy Global. And now it's just my little brother, he a hooper, but now he a rapper now.
He wants to rap.
Yeah, we went to the studio, did his song, man. I couldn't believe the motherfucker sounded hard.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
sounding hard. But it's just going with this shit. I done learned so much shit and learned the business side. It's just now I'm just full throttle with this music shit now.
Right.
Consistency.
But in terms of your artists, like, what do you really feel like you can do for them? What do you feel like the main value that you bring to the table is?
The main thing that I do bring to the table for them is I'm showing them the way, like how it got to be done, and with the platform I got, it ain't gonna do nothing but bring the attention to them. But what
Yeah.
they got to do, they got to put the work in. They got to capitalize off. They got to be willing to. Can't sit there and babysit and be like, go shoot the video. No, you got to do that on your own. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I let them know. Whenever they need me, I'm there though. But I try to let them know because I want them to know, like, nigga, you can do it, but you gotta learn how to do it for yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But with you being out here, it must be kind of tough with them being on the East Coast, right?
Yeah, nah, that motherfuckers always fly out here.
Okay.
Yeah, they want it. That's the thing. That's what I like about them. They young and they ready to work. Like, they love doing what they doing.
Respect.
Yeah.
So, do you think it could be a problem though having that many artists at once as opposed to just
Nah,
focusing
cause
on one?
they ain't no group. It ain't no group thing. Everybody solo. You know what I'm saying? It's just we a family. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Just like how, Thug, all them got their shit. Like, they
Right.
all separate. Everybody sound different, but it's a whole family together as in one.
Definitely. So, okay, this is a very important question. You've presumably seen a lot of the controversy that's been going on with Boosie. You were bringing him up earlier. I figured I'll wait till later in the interview to ask, but Boosie going through some crazy ass shit in terms of like people in the mainstream really trying to cancel him for saying stuff that they perceive as being homophobic, anti-gay, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you pay attention to that? And what do you
I
think?
paid
of
attention to it. One thing about the Boosie situation though, like, you can't cancel him in the
Can't
streets.
nobody cancel Boosie.
He the streets, so
That's
it's
how.
different with Boosie. But I get where he coming from, but it's just some stuff you can't speak on. Like, you just gotta let it be.
But how does that feel these days where you might have to really like check yourself and not say something publicly that you want to say because you know that you have eyeballs on you that are
It's part of life. That's like saying, you know what I'm saying? When you want to go do a crime, you know you can't do that crime.
yeah.
Leave it alone.
But then it's like, damn, is you being yourself?
You cause you is being yourself, but sometimes you just gotta fall back from certain stuff. You know, especially the way that is. That's power. That's a powerful community. You know what I'm saying? They stick together. You know, and I don't got nothing against none of that.
But it's weird. It's weird to think of saying something homophobic as being like a crime. Like you have to hide it from the world. You keep it to yourself. It's like the same thing. Like if you rob somebody, you don't rob somebody and then post it on your Instagram story.
Yeah.
You rob them and then you try to keep it quiet. You don't
Yeah.
say nothing about it. You hope you don't get caught. So it's like if you say something homophobic
You
behind the
threw.
scenes, you kind of looking around like, I'm glad no cameras fired
That's
up
why.
right here.
And look, this the thing though. You know you can't, so that's why you gotta keep your cool, cause they ain't playing, man. They ain't playing.
Yeah, that's the same shit that white people do when they want to say something racist. I hear.
You got a point.
They say it, and they just hope they don't get caught. It takes a very different type of white person to hop on their Instagram story and start saying some racist shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that's the thing, that goddamn internet so fucking powerful. Like that motherfucker too goddamn powerful. So you just gotta watch what you say, man. That's all. Cause even just how it is, like when I was blowing up with my shit and all the guns and all that, like that shit was, to me at that time, I'm like, I'm just showing my life, but really in reality, I got the police on me. I got motherfuckers who looking at me like, we scared to do business with him. This motherfucker crazy, all that type of shit. So when I learned that, I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the game now. I can't be doing that type of shit, you know? I can still tell my story without putting guns in the video.
At a certain point, it's just telling on yourself.
For sure, it's definitely
You know?
telling on yourself. Like I ain't been through that. Like so it's like, hell no. How we gonna get mad at the people? Like, man, that nigga snitched on me. Nah, nigga, we did this shit ourselves. You gotta be able to take that motherfucker on the chin like that. So you just gotta watch how you move, man. And that's how I am. I just watch how I move now. Like it's so much growth in a nigga now. Like his music shit really changed the nigga life. Like all the way around to where everybody fuck with me. Yeah, I just had Scrappy. We just dropped the video, Get Back. I just had him in Detroit, in the hood, slums.
Wow.
I'm talking about the whole city out there. Like Scrappy was the first. It was crazy because I and Bronze a lot of big names in the city. You feel me? We were bringing the city out, all that. But this nigga Scrappy didn't want to go to his room.
Really?
He didn't want to leave. He's sitting, and I
wanted to
love
kick
it,
it all
bro.
night in the
Man, he
trenches.
kicking it with his in the hood, eating chicken with his socks off on the back of the car, just eating chicken, cool and like, yeah, snap, like. And I ain't gonna lie, man, Scrappy, he a real one, bro. Like, salute to him, bro. Like, he a real one, like, not just cause of the music or nothing, man. Like when I lost my Instagram, like he on it, trying to help me get it back, all that, just checking up on me, all that. Like, bro, I really want to see you win, bro. You deserve to win, bro. Like. For real.
Nah, yeah, he's a good guy. I'm surprised he would want to be sitting out there with his shoes off, though.
Man,
That's crazy.
Man, because that's how it is, bro. Like when you got so much shit and power in your city, it's like shit, you comfortable. We gonna make you feel like you home. It ain't gonna be no, like I brung so many names and it was no incidents, never. Always peaceful. Bring the kids out, take pics, have fun, go home. Like my city love me, and at the end of the day they know, like, you know what I'm saying, it's not putting on for the city, and then at the end of the day, shit, nigga, get on that.
Yeah.
I gotta get on that.
If you got it. If you got it.
Yeah, but we on the bag though. It's too much. It's too much money going around. I ain't trying to be in jail missing that.
Is it crazy though seeing like Detroit really kind of blow up? There's so many
Man,
artists
I'm
coming
so
up.
motherfucking happy with this shit, man, because we finally getting our respect, man, due to the east side and west side. Everybody putting on, man, and just seeing how all these artists is getting deals and how they getting the shine that they deserve, man. Like, I love seeing it. You got motherfuckers who sit back and be hating, like, why that ain't me? Ooh, like, well, I don't even see how motherfuckers look at themselves in the mirror. I be proud as hell to see all motherfuckers from the city on, even when you posting them on. Like, I just seen you post on No Jumper when Vez giving the kid $100 for the lemonade, like, cause we been in a dark shadow for so long, like motherfuckers was overlooking us for so long, like we was getting mad. That was another reason why Trick put the no fly zone, cause like y'all ain't gonna keep looking over us. Y'all coming to our city, we showing y'all love, and y'all ain't showing no love back. Like, we some bitch ass niggas. Like, nigga, we Detroit. We ain't playing. We on that.
Right.
We gotta get on that. But I love seeing that shit, man. I just love seeing that everybody doing big shit now. Like,
Yeah.
city been waiting on this moment.
From your perspective, though, how political is it? Because we hear about certain rappers from Detroit who can't get along, and then when it comes down to like why they can't get along, it's like old school, like this person's from this area, this person's from this area. And for me as an outsider, I'm starting to realize at a certain point, like, oh fuck, it's really like deep seated.
Yeah, you got
beefs.
some shit, you know what I'm saying, where it's real beef at, where you can't even really get in between that type of shit, so you let that be. But I'd say the city, out of 100%, I literally probably say like 70, almost 80% of the city is really coming together now. Like, it ain't always, it ain't too much beef going on. Like, on some real shit. Most of these niggas beef in the city, it don't be no real beef, bro. It's oh, cause your bitch got fucked or something like that, or motherfucker said something. Shit that can get to the table and talked about. If it can get to the table and talked about, then leave that shit alone. If it can't, then all right, cool. But you know what I'm saying? Like on my side, like we ain't got no beef with nobody. We fuck with everybody.
You be watching these little documentaries they be putting out about all the crazy ass street shit going on in Detroit?
Nah.
You don't see these videos that these fools be putting together where they're basically breaking down wild ass street conflicts that probably nobody would know about if it wasn't for that shit?
Hell nah, where they be doing that at? I gotta see that.
I don't know. Does Swamp Stories do a Detroit edition? I don't think so, but maybe. I don't know.
Nah, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like I don't know, bro. I be in my own world too.
Okay.
Be in my own world, but nah, we good though. Like everybody good on that motherfucker. Like everybody getting their recognition, bro. Like it, cause niggas been in the game for a long time. So just getting the mainstream shits, it feel good to see that shit, man.
Definitely.
For real.
What
Yeah.
else you want us to know about Spiffy here?
Shit, man, that's a real nigga. Them Bronco boys stepping about him.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
He a real one, man. Like, Spiffy a real one, man. You know how motherfuckers that meet people, how they tell you, like, don't trust new friends and woo woo. Hell nah. You might meet that new motherfucker that's more realer than the ones that been around you your whole life. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how I look at him. Like, even my mama love this nigga. Like, it's tied in deep like that.
You gotta have that strong radar
For
to
sure.
be able to tell who's real, who's trying to use
I
you.
gotta have that
Right.
strong radar due to the fact, like, I was one of them niggas, you feel me? When you see me, it's 100 niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the face of my team, the muscle of my team. So it's like, and then when you see success, you know, everybody got their shit where you gotta remove motherfuckers. Motherfuckers ain't what you think they was. You get snaked, all that. You just gotta keep that shit going though. So I ain't had no choice but to adapt to reading motherfuckers. Like,
Right.
shit, I got motherfuckers 7 kids.
7. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So like, I deal with so many personalities on it, and 6 baby mamas. I deal with a
about that.
personality
That's crazy.
all day, every day. So I'm used to reading somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I be having to snatch this nigga phone, bro. We not doing that today.
You don't got
Not
no
doing
kids?
that today. Nah, I got a son. His name Jace.
Oh, yeah.
My son 8.
So,
One son, one kid
son.
is reasonable.
Oh,
7,
yeah.
7 is a lot.
cuz man, look what I'm drinking. You feel me? Maybe if I hit the blunt, you know, drink some alcohol, my motherfucking sperm level will go down or something. I'm like Boosie. I touch you, you pregnant. It's over.
That's crazy.
I used to have an uncle who told me, because he has so many kids, he had 10 kids or some shit. And I was like, why do you have so many kids? He goes, Adam, I could come on a rock and something will grow.
For real? Hey,
That's what he
hard.
said. He
That's
goes, I
hard.
can come
gotta
on a
steal
rock.
that. I gotta steal that. That's hard. I like that.
I ain't never heard that one.
I like
good
that.
though, right?
That's hard.
couldn't
That's
rock.
hard. But no, though, man, I love my kids, man. That shit keep me going, bro. I feel like if it weren't for them, I probably would have been crashed out or something like that. Cause probably feel like I ain't had nothing to go full throttle for. But nah, it's just over, man. My main thing that I was fucking up on with the music is I had stepped back for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Why'd that happen and when?
It was just I never stopped working. I just stepped back because due to the fact that shit, I was getting my head in this boxing shit for real, and then on top of that, I was learning the game more. You know what I'm saying? Learning what not to do, what can I do. You know what I'm saying? And just getting creative with my music instead of being one thing. I had to get creative with my music and just feel that shit, bro. Like.
But is it hard to find that balance between the two things? Because if you're training, I don't know what, like 6 hours a day in the boxing shit. I mean, in theory, you could just go in the studio at night and make some fucking songs, but maybe in reality, it's hard.
It was so crazy. No, it wasn't even hard to me. They had to stop me from being in the studio
Really?
because I leave training and go to the studio.
Yeah.
And sometimes I fall asleep like while I'm
Yeah.
recording. But it was like, when you love that shit, bro, it's like, you feel me? That's just like if a motherfucker got 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a motherfucker going to school then going to work.
It could work for a while, but it's like you're not going to be doing the best job you can.
No.
at either thing,
Hell no.
you know?
Hell no. That's why it's like motherfuckers would be like, oh, so is you full throttle boxing whoop? Nah, it just really, I just want to rap niggas. That's all I want to do. I want to knock one of these rap niggas' head off, and then I'm straight. I never box again. You know what I'm saying? I already showed the world what I could do with a real rap boxer. Let me
Right.
get one of these rap niggas. But they fucking scary.
They are, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
YK Osiris told you that he wasn't down, right?
oh, First he said he was down, then he said like, no, I ain't gonna do nothing. Then it was one time he was at the studio
Turned them hands down.
and he said something. He didn't know I was in the back.
Yeah.
They called me out there in the front. I said, Thug, go get the gloves right now.
Yeah.
And his manager literally grabbed me like that. Was like, Shania, can you please don't do it?
Yeah.
Like, It was about to be, no, I fuck with YK. It was about to be a friendly boxing match, you know what I'm saying? But I do salute him because that was the only rapper I seen going around boxing niggas, bro. Whether he looked like he was losing or not, he went around boxing niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that take a lot.
Did you see Almighty J fighting Skinny from the 9 in the alley?
I seen that.
You know what's so crazy about that shit, bro?
What?
And I think I still got the message, bro. Skinny from the 9 hit me up about that, too.
Saying what? Help me out, protect me. Stop! I was just kidding.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. He did. I think I actually still got the message though. Yeah.
But it was basically what? Like I'm worried about what the
He-
YBN boys are gonna do to me.
Nah, he really was like he was asking me like, did he lose? Like because he when he failed,
Yeah.
he like nah, da, da, da. I'm like, man.
Why did he have to ask you when I'm sure every comment on every place that video was posted
And the
was
world
confirmed?
told you failed.
I mean, you
fucked.
fell on your ass because he punched
Yeah.
you in the face. I'm not saying. Was it the most dominant fight ever? Like, did Jay fucking stomp him out? No, but I mean, he did knock you on your ass a couple times.
When you fall, bro,
A couple times.
it's really a different ball game. Like
Yeah.
you can't take that away from Jay. Like nigga, he hit you, like,
Yeah.
and you fail. Like shit. Now it'd be different if he got up and then knocked him out. Then you could have redeemed yourself a little bit,
Yeah.
but you got dropped. You know what I'm saying? And then you was talking crazy too. So that's what really make it look like how it look.
If you look at it like a boxing match, I mean, in a boxing match, if you get knocked
That
down
count.
a couple times, then the match is over.
Yeah, so that that counts. But man, I don't want to smoke with me. I see that you asked Jay like would he box me when he had an interview
What'd
here.
he say?
He said no.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Actually, he curried the question, but he still said no though.
Mm.
But no though, man. Like shit, man. We get one that the world gonna see, bro. Like you get this boxing shit going, bro. You gonna see, bro.
I was at the fight where Skinny from the 9 fought the white kid, Terry Business, in Florida. And
Oh shit, he did
He
just
did.
do a real boxing match.
and he lost. But the promoter was telling me that in all his years of doing fights, that he has never had a fight break out behind the scenes until Skinny from the 9. Skinny from the 9 and his crew were squaring up, fighting all kinds of different people backstage at the
After
show.
you lost.
After he lost. Yeah.
You shouldn't. Y'all shouldn't even be fighting, bro. You just lost worldwide.
His girl was fighting somebody. They were going crazy. I mean, the videos, they did a lot to keep the videos from coming out. They didn't want the videos coming out, but I saw some of it and it was insane.
Wow, that's crazy. Nah, I did see that fight. I seen a clip when after the fight was over and shit. And the clips I seen, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is he doing? Like, I don't know who be training these niggas, dog. Like, how they allowing y'all to go out there and be like that? Like, nigga, yo, that shit real, bro. You get hit the wrong way, bro. That shit
die.
real, bro. That's why you hear a lot of fighters that be stuttering.
Flatline.
All that nigga, they getting hit in their fucking face in the head. Like, that shit real. And like, when I had my fight, I had on 8 pounds gloves. That's basically your fist. Like, them bitches hurt. Dog can't. He hit me with some shit. I ain't gonna lie. He hit me with some shit. He can't. I'm like, oh, you wanna play like that?
Yeah.
All right, but
But you fought a real boxer too.
yeah, that's one thing about me though. I had a strategy though. Like it's hard to survive my body shots. Like I'll make you curl off top. I don't care for your face.
Really?
I leave your face. Nigga can have a strong chin all day. That body don't move. That head
But
move
he
all
was
day.
beating that nigga body
The body
up.
don't move. That's how I was able to knock him out. I stayed 3 rounds, whole body. 4th round, I seen you was tired. You couldn't do it. So now I came with my powerful punch, which was my hook, and then knocked his ass out the ring. I ain't even know I was gonna do that, though. I ain't even gonna lie.
You had us scared at first.
Everybody was in there. After the fight, niggas like, snap,
Yeah,
bro,
we
you had
sweating,
us scared, bro. We ain't, cause even my trainer said it at the last round. He like, nigga, it's tied up. What you gonna do? Nigga, everybody here, nigga, what you gonna do? It's tied up, bro. You letting them stay with you.
Right.
And soon as I heard that, nigga, I don't know what the fuck jumped in my body. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to kill you. You got me, nigga. My mama in the stands, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga.
Did your brain start to go to, well, what if I lose?
Never.
How am I gonna feel if I lose? How am I gonna talk
I
about
never. That's the crazy
Really?
part. I never even thought that because once he said that it's tied up, what you gonna do? I don't want to hear shit. I'm not letting this go to no scorecard, bro. Hell no. I seen too many boxers get robbed off fights, like for letting somebody last with you. You fuck around, you'll lose off 1 point. I'm like, no, bro. I'm about to knock this nigga out
That's how you could get cheated by judges who have a favorite.
for sure.
If you knock them out, then there ain't no.
And then I'm like, you know what I'm saying? He a pro fighter. I'm a pro fighter, but he been in this shit longer than me. And I'm like, nigga, them judges might be fucking with him.
How many rounds was it?
It was 4.
4. Okay,
Yeah, 3 minutes each round.
that's interesting.
And that shit was like, man, that shit was
it
crazy.
felt like forever.
No.
It felt like a blink.
Nope, it ain't feel like no blink. it was times, but what's the main thing is that fucking crowd, bro. Like, cause
Crowd
like I
was
told
lit.
my niggas, like they like, bro, you had a scare, bro. He was hitting you. I'm like, nigga, it's boxing. I ain't Floyd. I'm gonna get hit. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna get hit,
we
but
was ready to jump in the ring.
I know I got a strong chin. I know how to walk that shit down. Like I get hit all day. It's boxing. When you train and all that, you gonna get hit. You feel me? So his punches wasn't shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But he was catching me with some shit. And then I'm like, man, you know what, bro? I'm about to kill this nigga, dog.
Switch
I
turned
broke his
on.
nose and everything. Like I ain't even know I did none of that.
Wow.
Like I ain't even know the fight was over when he got out the ring. When he fell out the ring, I ain't know the fight was over until my little cousin jumped in the ring and picked me up.
Right.
Because when I knocked him out, I walked off. I was trying to hurry up and go to my corner so they could do the count. Because I
Right.
dropped him twice. He got up the first time. I'm like, oh, bitch, you don't want to stay down?
Right.
I'm like, kill you. So that's when that happened. And when he lifted me up and I looked back like, damn, the fight over, bro. This nigga leaning out the ring. What the fuck? Like,
Right.
but it was just, because the crowd, like, when he hit you, the crowd would be, oh. You got to keep your composure because some niggas, when you hear that, you might think you losing.
Right.
And you might, nah, fuck that, I want my lick back. You can't do that in boxing. You got to be patient,
Or
pick your shots.
They get a good shot on you and you block it, but it looks good. So the crowd
Yeah,
starts
even if
chanting.
they because he caught some times where I got hit, but the crowd be like, oh, and it's like you got to tune that crowd out because that crowd will make you feel like, all right, fuck that, I'm gonna get my lick back.
The sort of immature part of you is like, nah, I'm gonna fucking just
Yeah, I'm
prove
like,
them.
nah.
I'm gonna show them.
Yeah.
I ain't no pussy. I'm gonna punch him back.
I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
it's just walking down, be patient, pick your shots, all that, man. Like, I'm really into that shit.
Do you
So,
think you could defeat Jake Paul?
man, it's still crazy that you asked that because he fuck with me too.
Really?
That's my dog. I be in his crib and shit too.
Oh,
I just brung Montana out for him and T Willie first fight.
Montana of 300?
Montana Love.
Oh, okay.
He's a boxer out of Ohio.
Oh,
He
okay.
the next big thing. He knocking niggas out.
Right.
You feel me? But man, Jake get in there. Definitely all that shit Jake doing with them niggas ain't gonna happen with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I ain't gonna take it away from Jake. He a good fighter.
Yeah, I mean, he just stands out to me as an example of somebody who was able to be a YouTuber and then fully change their whole image by just winning a bunch of fights. And we've seen somebody like you start to dip your toe into the boxing shit and really like have some real fights. But it would be crazy as fuck to see somebody from rap fully pivot into just being like a boxing
And that's the
star.
thing where we trying to get it. But if ain't nobody want to fight, I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's crazy is YouTubers and TikTokers seem way more down to get in the ring than rappers. Like barely any rappers
And
who are
that's the
actually
thing,
well
like,
known
I
have
don't
done
want
it.
no, and I can do that. I don't want no YouTuber. I don't want no TikTok because once I beat your ass, I'm not even gonna feel like I accomplished nothing. Like, what I'm gonna get out of that? Snap supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? I want to get one of these rappers. Rappers the ones who be pursuing these life and say they got hands, say they can fight. So it's just, and it's friendly match. I wouldn't be mad. Whoever was to get in there with me, I knock their ass out. We can go do a song right after that.
Be friends afterwards.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, that shit is really different. One thing I can say about Jake, though, that people don't know, and I didn't seen it by me being in the nigga crib, that nigga take this boxing shit serious, bro. That man trained 3 times a day.
Wow.
I walked in the nigga crib, bro. He had a big-ass boxing ring in the living room and one outside in the backyard.
Oh yeah.
Like, the nigga
He's
really...
had that in the living room forever.
Yeah, like, he really take that shit serious. So, like, when you got somebody that's like that, dedicated to their shit, like, they gonna always put in a good fucking fight. But that nigga fights be fucking lit.
The fight that I feel like would be the best for us to make happen would be you against John Gabbana. But would it be awkward because he's very much a man of God now? I believe you are too, since you're always putting things on
I
Jesus
can send him
sandals.
I could send his ass to heaven with a knockout. For sure, nigga. I swear. I really want to box him, bro. Like, real shit. Like, motherfuckers, and it ain't no excuses, bro. Like, because it's gonna be exhibition. So if we was going pro, then it'd be different. The weight, you had to make weight, all that. Like, nigga, I don't care how tall you is. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, oh, he way more than, what? That don't got shit to do with nothing. Because if I'm in the street and the big nigga talking crazy to me, what I'm about to say? I ain't about to fight him because he got more weight or he taller? Hell no, I'm on that.
You don't get to pull that card in the streets.
I'm on that. You feel me? So it's like, hell yeah, I love to box that nigga, bro. He boxing these weak ass niggas, bro. Box a real boxing nigga. Box a nigga like me.
Right.
You feel me? You a man of God, I'm a man of God. I bring my pastor with me too.
Maybe you guys could go sing in a choir together or perform a hymn afterwards or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what religious people necessarily do,
For
but
sure.
you
We'll,
can
we'll,
figure something out.
we'll give his ass a Bible and some motherfucking holy oil.
Baptize his ass.
He definitely gonna get his ass baptized. He definitely. Can't no nigga just on some real shit. And it's just real facts. Can't nobody speak about boxing if it ain't me. I run that shit. Real shit. I run it. Everybody running for me. Everybody. Until you step up to that plate, you can't talk shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't. None of the rappers and none of you can't talk shit. Cause guess what? That's gonna be the topic of the conversation when you saying, "Oh yeah, I box. I knocked this nigga." Would you box Snap Dogg?
You gotta respect the confidence.
That's what a motherfucker gonna ask you every time. And as you can see, everybody say no.
Right.
They try to use, man, that nigga, he don't smoke, he don't drink. Man, so the fuck you mean, nigga? Ain't got nothing to do with your hands.
That's such a cop out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm saying that right now. When it comes to the boxing shit with the celebrities, I run that shit, bro.
Right.
Besides, you gotta get Jake Paul his shit. He a YouTube. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about the rappers, all that. I run that shit. Can't no nigga open their mouth about boxing unless you box me.
And what's your weight officially?
Man, shit. When I did that fight, I had to gain weight.
Oh.
I was little as hell. I had to gain weight. I was like 128.
128. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Yeah,
Fucking
128.
featherweight.
Featherweight.
Is that what it is?
Yep. Knocking any
Goddamn.
nigga out.
128.
Yeah.
Look, my bitch
And
heavier
then
than
the
you.
nigga I fought was 134.
Wow.
He was like 6. I think he was 6'1".
Damn.
6'1", 6'2".
How'd you go about gaining weight?
Shit, man. Having food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Were you eating bad or you eating clean?
No, I ain't gonna lie, I was eating whatever stick. Mashed potatoes, whatever steak, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
my coach had a whole menu for me. Like, nigga, eat this. Like, I'm going to go get all type of little shakes and shit
Wow.
that I don't even fucking do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta get this weight, dog. Like, I gotta get my weight up.
I could never ever imagine having to gain weight. I've been
I-
trying to
I
lose
was-
weight my whole life.
Nah, but that's what's so crazy, because I be wanting to gain weight for real. Like, I be wanting to gain weight. So I was tuned in with that shit, man.
Damn.
But until we get one of these niggas to fight, you had that boxing match, man, I'm ready, bro. All you
Let's
gotta
go.
do is say, Snap, this the date. This what we doing. You got me an opponent. Let's do it.
I love it.
Go for John Cabana, whatever his name is. I will fuck that boy up. You see how fast he was running when he was stealing shit when he was
Yeah.
boot game, right? That's how
That's gonna be-
fast he
that's
gonna run out
gonna
that damn
happen
ring. He gonna run out of there. On God, I ain't gonna lie. Whoever training that nigga, he need to stop. Cause they not teaching him right.
Kiki, you seen him in real life, right?
They need to stop.
It's gonna be a good one.
No, it's gonna definitely be a good one. But y'all ain't gonna say that I knock his ass out. It's always gonna be a good fight in the beginning until I knock a nigga out.
I'm gonna start trying to put this together. I got
For
money on
sure
Snap.
got money on
Man,
Snap.
the whole world gonna have money on me, man.
Mm.
Literally, like, look at you can just easy do that. Look at his boxing video, his fight, and then look at mine. You tell the difference.
Mm.
You tell the difference.
I gotta get my boxing experts out there to let me know.
Did
in
he
the
even
comments.
knock anybody out?
And I don't think so yet. Not that I've seen.
Well, he ain't on my catalog then.
Mm.
I'm 1-0 with a KO. You know
go.
my catalog then. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get you a knockout, because the people that you fighting is like, if you can't knock them people out, bro, then I know you ain't fucking with me. Like,
Right.
and motherfuckers like, oh, he think he could beat anybody. Nah, I ain't saying I could beat anybody. I got whoop any nigga in a rap game
Yeah.
for sure. If
Yeah.
it make money, it's gonna make sense.
I mean, most of the dudes that people are probably thinking of that they think could beat you probably are like 40, 50 pounds heavier than you.
For sure. Well, niggas is way
You know?
fucking big. Like,
for your weight, I mean, who the fuck? I can't think of anybody that
but
would
that's the thing about them tall niggas. The bigger they is, the
They can
harder
go
they
down,
fall. I'm telling you, I ain't seen biggest
Yeah.
niggas fall off body shots.
Right.
You gotta survive that. Like, this match motherfucker hitting you in the middle of your stomach correctly. Cause everybody think, oh, fighting is just throwing the punches. Hell nah, you gotta swing them. You gotta swing that shit the right way. That shit come from your hip, your core. Like, if you ain't throwing that shit correctly, nigga, that punch ain't. You just lost energy. You know what I'm saying? But hell yeah, I'll fight that nigga, bro.
We're gonna find
For
one.
sure.
We're gonna make something happen. I
Right.
like it. Spiffy, anything else we need to know?
He need to start dropping music.
Project coming soon.
Slum Baby Juice.
Slum Baby Juice. You know, the biggest one I got right now, no cap.
Yeah, he's
Shout
going
out my
crazy.
nigga Back End Child.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Real nigga right there.
This is a piece of history right here.
Nah, you gotta try that motherfucker, man.
I'm gonna tap
You gotta
in.
try that motherfucker. That
I'm gonna
motherfucker
tell you.
good.
What's the flavor?
Orange.
His shit orange.
Jesus Sandals Lemonade.
Orange lemonade.
yeah.
Shout out my boy Puffers too. On
Puffers.
Melrose.
Oh,
He
fuck.
fucking with my shit.
But another thing too, like you just like I tell him, we just gotta stay consistent and keep dropping.
Just
man.
gotta keep working.
Cause like a lot of people be saying like, Snap, why you ain't bigger than what you is, like what you supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And only thing I can say about that, it ain't nobody fault. That shit my fault. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't dropping like how I supposed to, all that. But nah, I'm back, bro.
Shit, we live a real life. We
Yeah.
get sidetracked from shit.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
nigga,
shit
you
going
know what I'm
on.
saying?
We only
So-
one person.
Nah, nigga really full throttle with this shit, bro. Like, I always been full throttle. I never gave this shit half-ass. But nah, nigga, and learned so much shit. And I just gotta drop consistency, man. Cause I drop and I go missing, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I be into other shit, you know. But this shit, I love this shit though, bro. I love the feedback, love the fans,
Love the haters.
love them motherfuckers too.
Love the hate.
That shit would make me go hard. I
Sure.
can't wait to drop this new music though, man. This Murder and Pain mixtape. It's gonna change a lot of perspective from a lot of people how they fuck with the music that I've been doing. Like you gonna hear a lot of people who like, man, I couldn't fuck with Snap, but I can fuck with this new shit this nigga doing.
Yeah.
Like that's all the feedback I be getting when I preview my shit.
I'm ready, man.
They be fucking with it hard. Murder and Pain might be that's one of my hardest fucking tapes that I ever think I put out so far. It's like the hardest music.
For
For
sure.
real. Like nigga
Murder
be in
and
there
Pain on the
going
way.
crazy. Cause when you hear Snap, all I rap about is murder and pain. I'm not the flashy nigga. I don't talk about money, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga been there, done that, but I was never that flashy rapper.
Right.
I'm the nigga who gonna have you turn. You about to go beat your baby daddy ass. You about to go fucking go get a op. You about to go do something like that. Like
Yeah.
if you trying to be cute and pretty, don't put on Snap.
Yeah.
Now if you trying to go crazy, put Snap on.
I like it.
Put Snap on. He gonna get you right. He gonna get you right.
Snap gonna do you right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to make this boxing match happen.
Man,
We're
I
gonna
need
find an
you to,
opponent.
bro.
We're gonna find someone.
With this interview right here, bro, man, all you niggas, y'all gonna see it. Come on, man. Come on.
Let's
on.
go.
I don't want nobody that I don't know and don't nobody know.
No,
Give me
yeah.
somebody that is gonna make sense.
We need a name.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need a name.
for sure.
And whoever you pick, I'm down to do it. You know what I'm saying? As long as they ain't none of them fat ass niggas, man. I ain't got time for that shit, bro. If a nigga fat as hell like that shit, I got somebody for him.
Okay.
I ain't boxing no fat nigga, bro.
Right.
Them niggas can just sit on your back and fuck you up for the whole fight.
Yeah, that's not good.
And they grab too much. I don't like that grabbing shit. I'm straight.
For sure.
I'm straight. But nah, though, man, I'm willing to do any boxing match, bro. Real
Let's get
shit.
it. I'm looking forward to it. Appreciate you guys coming on.
Yeah.
Appreciate
sure.
you for having
Yeah.
me. Shout out my nigga Snap Dogg.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Shout out
genuine
Snap.
dude right here.
Oh yeah, I'll be back,
For
man,
sure.
when a new tape drop, man, when shit get back rolling. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you having me, man. You're
Let's
a real
go.
one, for
We're
real.
gonna line it up for
Out
sure.
the slum.
Yeah.
And
Slum
follow
baby.
that new
Follow
Instagram.
that new Instagram, Snapdog_27.
We
Damn,
gonna
that
get the
shit
page
sound.
back, though.
That shit sound
I don't like
weird,
how
bro.
that sound.
I gotta follow it right now.
Yeah,
Am I
that-
following? I don't know.
Nope.
Nah.
Ah, wow, that's so fucked up.
I
You
can't
lose
get
some-
mad at you though. 'Cause
Yeah.
Don't nobody believe it's me.
Oh, there it
like
is.
I just vanished.
Oh, no, I
Nobody
am
believe it's
following
me.
you.
Oh, you is?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
ain't
My boy.
following me?
My boy.
Let's add that in. You're following me too.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
Hell
I'm saying
yeah, though.
he was already following me.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
Of course. Got
Tapped
to.
in. R.I.P. Draco.
Long live
Oh, yeah,
Draco
man.
the ruler.
Oh yeah, I gotta say something about that. That's a
Man.
real one, bro. He the only rapper who ever put me on an album. You know what I'm saying? On some real big deal shit. The same shit he had Drake on. Like Draco's a real nigga, bro. Like,
Real nigga.
R.I.P. that boy.
That's
For real.
fucked up.
Rest in peace, man.
But Ralphie
So,
holding it down though.
Ralphie gonna have to.
He
hold it
going
down.
crazy. He going crazy
Shout
right
out
now
to
for his
Ralph.
brother.
For
I
sure.
respect that.
Appreciate you guys.
Oh yeah.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, Patreon, OnlyFans, all that shit. Like, comment, subscribe. NoJumper.com if you want to support. Fight coming soon.
Fight coming soon. When I'm knocking this nigga out on Jesus sounds like my mama, then we sliding, gliding, we ain't hiding. Yeah.